right. Katie West,
Hi.
welcome to Unscripted.
I'm so excited to be here.
Can you believe that we met in March?
No.
We literally met 3 months ago.
I want to know how long we were following each other on Instagram too, because
I think I was following you since last year.
yeah. And then it just happened. It was just a beautiful, we met at the Fluffy event and we just ran into each other, remember?
Yeah, before that we were talking for a little bit.
Yes.
It's like a dating stage.
Yeah, it really was.
It really is dating.
We were in a courtship.
Then we finally had our first date.
Yes.
And we got...
The rest is history.
Yeah, we had so much fun.
Here we are.
That's crazy. I still can't believe it. Every day I'm like, how did I meet these girls?
I know.
Like a couple months ago.
I had the most fun on Wednesday.
I had so much fun.
I am still smiling about it. It was the most fun girls' dinner ever.
Yes. And then I went in my house and I wrote in my journal like a little kid. And I was like, I love my life.
Oh, I love it.
It's so important to journal, guys.
It is. Truly.
All right, let's talk about Katie West and why she's here and also why she has the coolest fucking name.
Oh my God. Thanks.
Like when Alexis told me that was your full name, I was like, you're lying.
I know. I can never change my last name.
Katie West from the West.
I know.
No, you can never change your name.
Never.
Even if you get married,
I'm
tell
keeping
your
West.
partner.
They can take my name.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hopefully he'll be okay with that.
Yes.
We'll see.
Let's talk about you and what do you do? What is for fun, for a job, for everything?
I love it. I'm a hairstylist. I've been doing it for 13 years now. I left nursing school, moved to Austin from Indiana, and then I went to hair school. And then I just kind of like put my head down and worked really hard and got to where I am today. And I love it. I love everything about it. It's like such a cool community. I have such cool clients. Like my clientele is just like peak. I'm like, everyone that sits in my chair I love, which is a really cool thing in the industry. Like you learn that like each hairstylist brings in a certain type of clientele that is just attracted to who you are, and that's who sits in my chair, and it's like so freaking fun.
No, it is really fun.
Yeah.
I can attest to that. She just did my hair.
Yeah, we did. It looks so good.
It looks so good.
Yeah.
Just don't look at my ends. I forgot to put oil on it. But she is really good at what she does. And the crazy thing is, I have been watching you do your work for a while.
Yeah.
And I was like, I really want to connect with this person. And I did reach out to, I think, your appointment books.
I think the salon, yeah.
Yeah, and they were booked.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, it's not meant to be. Damn. And then a year later.
A year, like almost to the date.
No, exactly.
Which is crazy.
We met.
We keep saying it's red string theory.
It's
through
insane.
And through. It's so insane. I love what I do. Like they truly say, like if you love what you do, you don't work a day in your life.
Yes.
And that is my job. Like it's hard for sure, and I like work hard, but I have the most fun.
Yeah. I was thinking about this on the way here. Anne Hathaway said, if you're tired, are you tired because you're happy?
Yes.
Or are you tired because you're not happy? Because if you're happy and tired, then it's worth it.
Yeah, it's totally worth it.
Because everyone asked her, how are you doing like 10 movies this year?
Yeah.
And she said, I love what I do. And
I actually really love
I'm tired, but I'm happy.
Yeah, for sure.
And so I feel like that's you.
It is me.
I literally watched
tired. But
yeah,
I'm happy.
I watched you on Wednesday. I was there for like 4 to 5 hours, and you were nonstop on your feet.
Yeah. It's go, go, go. I start at 7 a.m. I take my first client, and then I take a new client every 45 minutes. And I'm so thankful that I'm booked, but it's chaos.
Yeah.
It's controlled chaos is what I always say.
It's amazing, though.
Thanks.
I also love that everyone in your salon, I was telling your associates that too, that everyone helps each other.
Yeah, it's
and
really
it's
cool.
not like everyone for themselves.
Mm-hmm. I think that that's one thing in our culture that like we want to be at the top of the list is like we are a team. No matter who you are, I can jump in and do a blow dry or shampoo for somebody. Like that is like probably one of the number one important things for us is like everyone helps everybody. We're all equals here, and it really does show. And we have an amazing team right now, and just everyone shows up for everybody. It's really special.
I love that because I've been in other salons where there is a tier.
Yes.
And you can tell like who's higher or who people who act higher than others. And in your salon, I was like, every single person, you may have more experience, but you have never made it seem like you have more experience than someone else.
I want everybody to feel the same. I've been there too, where I'm like, there's like a hierarchy, and it's like not a healthy one, you know? Of course I have more experience, but like my goal with all of my associates and who we hire is to train them to become better than me. And there's no other way to do that than just get on their level too and show them how to do it. And also that they're an equal, and I want them to feel comfortable. Like I feel like the number one thing, I was a salon consultant for a couple years too. And so I was in a lot of salon companies building out their associate program and teaching them how to do that. And there was a lot of things that I had to tell them, like the most humbling job is being an educator, because you are teaching people how to sometimes show up to work on time, how to dress appropriately for their job, like not only how to teach them how to do hair, but like so many other things. And a lot of people don't realize that. It's really hard sometimes, but it's my favorite part of my job, the hardest part of my job, and like the most humbling. I learned something new with every associate that I've hired. And I think my Maddie is like my 25th associate or something crazy like that.
Wow.
Yeah. So I have a new one every 6 months.
Wow.
But the best part of my job is seeing them like even years later. Like one of my associates, Jess, she is just killing it in the game. She's about to move to San Diego, and I'm so proud of her. Like she's doing the damn thing, and she's going to do it better than I am. And I like love that. Like I want to always teach people how to become better than me.
And that is the definition of a girl's girl.
Yeah.
If you were wondering what it was like to be a girl's girl, that whole talk right there.
Yeah. There's room for everybody to be successful. I feel like
100%.
It's such a weird place to be in the world right now. And I'm like, why are we all going against each other when we can just be helping each other and moving people forward and supporting everyone? I feel like with our little crew that we have right now, like I've learned that. And I've been shown that a lot in my life, but truly, like, why are we trying to fight each other?
No, it's
like,
so weird.
Just support. You are like the best person at that. Like you are constantly, like truly, I see it and it's so genuine, and you are rooting everyone on. And I think that is so important. It's always a great reminder
make me
for
cry
me
right now. And we're like 10 minutes
in. But it's always a great reminder for me that I'm like, those small things mean a lot to people, even if it's just a comment or a like or a repost, whatever.
Yeah.
Whereas like I know people who actively don't do that out of jealousy.
And they watch, and I could talk about this for hours.
Oh my God.
People would just like watch your shit and then not comment, not like, and then when you see them in person, oh, I saw that you did. Okay, then why didn't you engage?
Like, it's so weird. It's such an easy thing to do. Like, I don't understand that.
Like, you want to take my engagement, but you won't give it to me back.
Right.
And that's fine.
That's
fine. Because I will always support.
Yeah.
But if you're going to give me weird energy, then I just rather not.
You don't have a space in my group.
Yeah,
like that's
it's not fair.
Too much. Life is too short. And I just feel like you do an amazing job at that. Like, I am always like, the randomest, I'm like, how does she know her? Like, and also you could maybe even not know them and like you still show up.
Online.
I mean,
this is the problem.
Nobody can ever look at my stats for like my Instagram, TikTok. No. Embarrassing.
I am true to that. I'm commenting on everybody's shit.
It's so good.
Because I always tell people it's very hard, no matter how many followers you have or where you're at in that. It's very hard to show up.
It's
online.
So vulnerable.
No matter what.
Yes.
So I'm going to be there and cheer you on because I remember when I first started to now. Now I'm definitely ID gaff because I really don't give a fuck.
Right.
But before I was always like, man, now someone's going to look at this and talk about it. Now you just... You get to that point.
You the other day like commented on my associate's video, and she has...
Maddie?
That made her whole week. Like,
she's so cute.
She's the best. She was having an off day and she was like, Karishma said that to me and it like made my whole week. And like, you just never know what's going to change someone's day. And like, it could be a comment. And like, that is such a small thing that we can do.
Because she's trying to share education on hair. And I was telling her like, you're doing a really good job.
She's doing amazing.
It's very hard because I feel like we're go.
Yeah.
So when people don't, you're not going to tell yourself that you're doing a good job, which we should. But when someone else says it, you're like, oh shit.
Someone notices.
Yeah.
It's so
even if it's just one person, that's what I say all the time. I started with that mindset. I'll continue with it. If it's one person you're helping, that's all that matters.
Yeah, it's so amazing. I feel like that about hair too. It's like sometimes I take for granted of like actually how much I'm changing someone's life. And also
hair is so important.
It's so important. And some of my clients have been with me like since the beginning, and I've like one of my clients, Lindsay, she'll love this story, but I was doing her hair before she met her husband. Like, I remember the day that we did her hair and they were going on their first date. And then I was at her wedding helping her with her hair. And like, eventually if they have kids, you know, it's like, I am like through a lot of people's walks of life and I hear a lot. Sometimes it's the first time they're telling someone they're pregnant or they're engaged or they're moving, like whatever. And I take that for granted sometimes because I'm like, wait, everybody doesn't get this in a job.
Yeah.
Like, in corporate America, you don't get that on Slack, you know?
Yeah.
So like my job is so special and like I keep my clients like so close to my heart. That's also why I protect my space a lot because not every person that sits in my chair is like my forever client and that's okay. Because it's also vice versa. Like I'm not their forever hairstylist, but I think that that is so meaningful in my job. And like sometimes it's a lot of like they joke and they say, you're like a therapist. It's truly that. But it's so fun. Like I love that part of my life. I'm like, tell me your dirtiest, darkest, deepest secret ever.
And you're like, I'll never tell. I'll never tell anyone.
Yeah. It's just such a cool job. It's such a cool industry. And I think it's like one of the most misunderstood industries too, because there's so much talk online about, of course, it's an investment to get your hair done, but it's also a choice for you to come to get your hair done.
Yeah.
And people are so quick to be like, why should a hairstylist not make money? That would be like me saying to someone in corporate America, like, why are you getting a raise?
Yeah.
Like, it's so strange to me.
Yeah.
And I think it's something that not a lot of people talk about, but there's so much discourse online about it that I'm just like, I'm allowed to make money, you know?
Do you know how many hours it takes to, this is what I hate. People will make the comments, but they don't educate themselves and see. No. Go sit in a hair salon and watch what the fuck they do.
Yes, it's crazy.
It's insane because someone will come in, someone like me. Okay, I came into Katie's chair and I was like, look, my hair is really dark. I really want to go light. She said, okay, we got to do this, this, and this. And it's going to be a long time. I said, I already know that. Yeah. That's why I'm here. But I know that. And the amount of work it took to even just get a little lift. Yeah. It takes so much time. Yeah. So imagine someone wants to do a full transformation. That takes like 10 hours. Yeah. And you do extensions too.
Yeah. It's a whole thing. And I think too, like, I always tell people, like, instant gratification, of course, we all want that in life. Like, I think it's a problem with what's our society has become, but it's also can be a beautiful thing. But when it comes to something like hair, it's like, it's not as easy as just flipping a switch. Like, I'm not I'm still a human being at the end of the day. Like,
also, I don't understand.
There's a process.
I don't understand what people think. Like, oh, her hair looks good. It probably just took like this, and this. And I'm like, girl. Yeah. No.
I know. And
that's
sometimes
crazy.
I feel like,
you guys put in too much labor to not get paid.
It's a lot. But it's just crazy. And I hate that. And like, I want everyone to have a space in the salon that they feel like their beauty budget can be there. Like they feel comfortable spending that amount. Like there's a stylist for everyone. And like what I do believe, like our salon company, we have different levels of stylists based on just their demand of time. It's how we talk about it. And so if someone can't sit in my chair and spend an X amount, like I have someone for you that I know is going to give you an exceptional service still. Yeah. You're going to be able to enjoy your time and you're going to be able to get it in whatever your beauty budget is. And that's not for me to decide.
Exactly. How long, did you always want to do hair from the beginning?
It's really funny. Like, yes and no. I was always really good at it. Like, when I was a kid, I always played with, like, my Barbie doll's hair. I always wanted to do my sister's hair, my mom, all of that. But originally, I was going to be a nurse, and I wanted to be a nurse practitioner. Wow. I love the medical field, too. I think it's really interesting. But when I was in it, I just didn't have any passion in it. Mm-hmm. And then one day I came home to my parents, and I was like, I'm moving to Austin. I am going to hair school and I'm leaving in 2 weeks. Like I found a roommate on Craigslist. That's cool. She was this girl. That was like a thing. I don't know. It was so weird. And I moved in 2 weeks and I started hair school like 2 weeks after that. And so now looking back on it, like I think this is what I was supposed to do. Cause it's just like that feeling. Like I just love what I do. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm really happy that I went to college and I had that experience and you kind of grow up, you know, and I feel like if I would have done this like right out of high school, I don't know if I would be doing it today, but I just learned some important life lessons going through all of that. And then now I'm like, what? I can't imagine doing anything else. Yeah. I've thought about going back to school, going back to nursing school, but every time I start, I'm like, oh, I don't have it in me, you know, I don't want to do it.
Well, now that you're the hair guru, I feel like, and a boss for hair, let's talk about some misconceptions people have about hair.
Yeah.
And what your take is on them.
Okay.
And the truth, obviously.
Yeah.
We're here for facts and education.
Yeah.
Is it true that this one just makes me laugh because I know the truth. Is it true that if you color your hair, you're gonna get more grays?
No. Grays are like all genetic.
I'm telling you.
And it just happens. I always say this. I have a client who says this every time in my chair. She was like, I mean, if you could just create something that just can't, like made your grays stop working, or stop growing. I was like, I wouldn't be standing here today. I would be a gazillionaire.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no, it's just life.
Yeah, I had my first gray when I was 21 years old.
Yeah.
And that's because my mom had her first gray when she was in her teens, and my dad had it when he was in his 20s.
Yeah.
It's all
genetic. I had a client in cosmetology school. She was 100% gray by the time she was 16. And it's just is what it is. Like, you can color it. I think the coolest thing about gray hair now is that it's more approachable and acceptable, I think, in society. And also color has come a long way where, like, you can make grays approachable, and like I think that's really good for it, because like I used to have clients who would be in the salon every 2 weeks touching up their grays, and now that's just not the thing anymore.
I wait like 4 to 5 weeks now, but I'm not ready for the silver fox life.
No, and that's okay. I have so many now, and I'm like, okay, even on the way here I pulled out one, so I was like, that's rude.
Okay, so another one, does pulling out your grays make your grays more grays come back?
The thing is, it's going to come back gray no matter what. So I tell people, I'm like, if you pull it out, it's going to stick straight up. So it's just the same follicle. So yes and no. Like, I always used to tell my clients, if you pull out one, 2 are going to come in, just to tell them not to pull their hair out, you know?
Do you think there's a age that you can start coloring in a safe way, or people should wait?
I mean, I don't know. I think that that's a tough question, because I've highlighted my 4-year-old like goddaughter before with like color, but I think it's just a personal preference. Like, I think that the most beautiful hair is like young hair that hasn't been colored, of course. Like, people pay me so much money to get that look, but if that's something that's going to make someone feel more confident and better, my approach is going to be like, we're going to go low and slow. Like, it's going to be safe. We're going to check on you. Like, that's why I have a team that works with me, because we're checking on your hair every 5 minutes.
For sure.
To make sure that we're like keeping the integrity of your hair in mind. So
I can attest to that.
Yeah. And like, when my clients are pregnant, I'm like, ask your doctor. Like, every doctor is different.
I didn't even know that you can't, right?
You can't. It's pregnancy safe, but it's one of those things that I'm like, just ask your doctor. Like, if they want you to, if they're fine with it, cool. If not, well, wait. It's not a big deal.
Does coloring affect hair health?
Depending on what you do and how you approach it, like there definitely can be an effect on it. If you overdo it, you know, I've had guests come to me, and also me behind the chair, like lightener is the beast, and it is bleach at the end of the day. So like, it can fuck your hair up for sure.
Yeah, don't.
Be careful.
Are you drugstore products? Yes or no?
No, but some of them are fine. What I've learned is that most of them come from like 2 factories, and a lot of them have plastics in them.
Oof.
Now, I'm not going to be the one that says that if something's working for you and it's been working for you, and like me, like your hair health feels fine, I'm not going to tell you not to use that. I'm going to give you recommendations based on what I use and what I love. Drugstore products aren't something I'm going to go grab, but I'm never going to be the person that's like, that's disgusting. And like, you know, sometimes that's what people can afford, and I'm cool with it. Like, if their hair feels good, I'm great. I'm going to have a recommendation, but I'm not going to shame people for that.
Yeah, as long as you're safe, you know.
Yes.
Trimming your hair, how often should people be doing it, and does it help your hair grow?
Yeah, once a quarter for a trim. Because the reason behind that is...
So that's 4 times a year, right?
Yeah. When you're growing out your hair, if you wait a year to grow, your hair is like still going to have split ends, and your split ends just split higher.
Yeah.
Then if you cut them once a quarter, your hair's growing healthy. Like, you don't have to cut all the split ends off whenever it's coming in. So yeah, my clients were once a quarter.
Yeah. And it's normal to be doing that, because there are a lot of people that think that if they cut their hair, it's never gonna grow. But
not true, because you don't have to cut true. Like 3 inches off.
No, you just do like baby little.
Yeah, little baby trims, and then
Is washing your hair every day really that bad?
I think it depends on the person. That often comes into like product play. I would say washing it every day is not ideal because your scalp needs those oils. And often that like people will say like, my hair gets so oily though. And the reason is because your scalp is like basically screaming to give it oil.
Yeah.
And when you're shampooing it every day, it's drying it out. You're putting heat on it. You're letting it air dry or whatever. So I say every other day is good. Every third day is the best. I would say that's the sweet spot because your hair still needs conditioning. Your hair gets dry. We live in Texas too. Like it's hot. If you're heat styling your hair all the time, like you need to condition your hair. I personally wash my hair once a week.
Yeah. I do once or twice.
Yeah. Like twice a week is probably the sweet spot.
Yeah.
I would say.
Do you think that people heat styling all the time is damaging their hair health?
1,000%. Like, remember the Revlon blow dryers that came out?
Oh, yes.
Which are an amazing tool, and they've made a lot better ones, but that was like cooking your hair at 500 degrees. Like, if you think about an oven.
Even heat protectant doesn't help, right?
No. Like, that's just blasting through your hair. So if you think about cooking food, we don't cook anything on 500 degrees. Like, think about that on your hair.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. So when you're like thinking about heat styling your hair, always have a heat protectant like daily, and then lower your hot tools.
Yeah.
Like lower them. 350 is like good.
Yeah. I usually do 350.
Yeah.
360 for curls.
Yep.
330 is the sweet spot.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. What do you think people are doing to their hair that's secretly damaging it?
Oh, I would say heat styling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that is probably because you don't put not enough people put enough heat protectant on, like, or they're not using it.
And how much should you be putting on? Like how you put on face sunscreen?
Yeah. I mean, like you want to like coat your hair. You want like to have it in your hair. Okay. Yeah. My favorite one is the R&Co. Oh my God. What the heck is it called? Now I'm going to blank on it. Oh my God. I have
She's
to
going to look it up real quick.
I love that one. I love the Main Ivy serum. I use that in my hair every day.
I'm going to get everything she tells me because
I actually meant to give it to you this week and I forgot.
R&Co. It's okay.
Heat protectant.
I only heat style my hair Hypersonic. Once every few weeks.
Yeah. The R&Co Hypersonic heat styling mist is amazing.
Okay.
It's an aerosol can. I guess is the only downfall because those aren't the best for you, but it's the greatest heat protectant ever. I love it.
Okay, there's some TikTok hair advice. I've learned a lot on TikTok, but also I've seen things that I'm like, whoa, people are taking in this information.
I know,
so we're going to talk about hair advice on TikTok and viral trends.
Okay.
What's the worst TikTok hair trend you've seen lately?
Oh my God. I think that it's probably the one where people cut their own hair and then they put it. This was more during like COVID times.
I remember that one.
Oh my God. People would put their hair on a ponytail at the top of their head and then pull it all forward. And it's always the girls that have like a horse-sized ponytail and then they cut it and it's just choppy and insane. I would say like 1 in every 10 might have looked good, but that was the worst.
Or the one where they would do the bangs.
Yes, and they just keep cutting them shorter.
Yeah, and then they do, and they're like, why didn't it turn out like that? And I was like, oh.
Bangs are an art. My favorite class that I've ever taken till this day, it was called All About Bangs, and it was with Bumble and Bumble, and it was like an absolute game-changing moment for me in my career.
I didn't even know that there was a class just for bangs.
They don't even do them often anymore, and like they should bring it back because it was seriously the best class. One. Maybe. It was the best class I've ever taken. It was incredible.
Bangs are very hard because when you go to certain people and they don't know and they're just like, yeah, I'll do it, and then they do it and you're like, oh, and you cut one side shorter than that's happened to me.
You can really mess up a bang.
I hate. Oh my God, it's scary.
Yeah.
Have you ever had someone come in and they've seen something on TikTok and they're like, I want this?
Yes,
often. Did that make you panic?
No.
Or are you like,
I think for me, I your consultation is everything. And often there's actually like a study out there that 90% of clients that sit in a hairstylist chair don't feel that they get a proper consultation.
Yeah.
Because as hairstylists, we kind of like run through what they're saying and they don't feel like we're hearing them. So I think it really goes back to the consultation and what questions you're asking them.
Mm-hmm.
So one of my favorite things to ask us, a client is like, what do you like about this hair and what do you not like about this hair?
Yeah.
And then I just kind of like dive in. I get curious is what I say.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make me panic, because it's just in their mind, that's what they see, and they see themselves having the same kind of hair. So it's just an educational moment for them.
What trends are really actually good for your hair health?
Glosses. That's the best thing that you could do.
I need a gloss. I don't have one at home. I think that's
we can do it at home in the
but
salon
I
too.
also on the gloss, how many times should you be glossing your hair?
You can gloss your hair like every 6 to 8 weeks. Is good.
Oh, okay. So
in your case,
I don't need to.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, I just come to you.
There's actually a product by Davines from Heart of Glass, and it's like an at-home clear gloss that's really great.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I think Kerastase has one too, but a gloss is like a lip gloss that you're putting on top of a lipstick. Like it just adds so much shine, hydration. It's just amazing on the hair. I'm obsessed with it. Everybody should get a gloss.
Yes.
And there's over 100 different colors. So I can do a clear gloss, I can do a black gloss, and then literally everything in between. I can customize whatever that is.
You're basically a chemist.
Yeah, it is.
What's one viral trend you wish people would stop immediately?
Oh, God.
For hair. I have to say that.
Oh, that one's hard. There was one that happened. It was called like the calico color, and people were making their hair look like a calico cat.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like, for me, like color, I think I just love when people have color that like is just enhancing their beauty. But some people like it and some people rock it. It's just something that for me personally, I don't love doing fashion colors, and I don't love doing like those kind of trends that I'm just like, this is not going to grow out well, and you're not going to like it in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like especially those bright colors, right?
Yes. You have to, and I'm just not that good at it, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Some stylists are incredible and like it's their passion, and I love that for them. But me as a hairstylist, I'm like, nah, I have someone better for you that can do this.
I love that. I love that you know what you're good at and what you're not.
Yeah.
And then you're like, you know what? I'll send you to someone who's better.
I love doing that.
I think it's awesome that you don't just lie and be like, yeah, I'll do it. And then
No. It's like men's cuts for me. I'm like, I got someone better.
Yeah.
You don't want me to cut your hair.
Yeah. How do men come to you to ask for her?
Sometimes I'll have like the girls and their husbands, but like I am like, no, I've got a barber for you, or I've got someone in the salon that does really great men's cuts. But nah, I don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
I'm past that time. If I need to pump one out, I can.
Yeah.
But I don't like doing men's cuts.
Excuse me.
No.
It was the new tonic made me burp.
They're so good.
Yeah. I love it.
I love a blue drink.
Me too. So you also do hair extensions.
Mm-hmm.
What do people need to know before getting them?
It's a investment.
Yes.
And a lot of maintenance.
Yes.
Every day you're doing something to help protect your extensions.
Really?
Yeah, it's a lot. And it's expensive. And you're in the salon every 6 weeks. And you always have to take care of them. You can't go to bed with your hair wet. You have to blow dry them. You have to oil them every night, braid them, sleep in a silk bonnet. It's like a newborn child.
Oh man.
You got to be ready for that ride.
They
are amazing, but it's a lot. It's a huge commitment. And it's like 20% of what I do and 80% of what you do outside of the salon is the important part.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Can you share some of the 80% that people have to do?
You have to brush your hair morning and night, oil it every night, make sure that they are dry if you like shampoo
Oil
your
scalp
hair.
or just the...
Both. Scalp like with a scalp serum, and then oil the ends.
Alexis does that every night.
Well, she does pretty good.
Her hair looks amazing.
Yeah, her hair does look amazing. Alexis actually does a really great job on hers. You have to be careful about like how high you put your ponytail. Like you need to be cautious of like not pulling on them too tight. Not ripping them out when you're brushing them. Like you have to use a certain brushing technique, and it's a lot of work.
Now, a question I have gotten asked a lot well, everyone thinks I have hair extensions.
Yeah.
Thank God I don't.
You don't.
Because I don't think I could keep up with the maintenance.
You would have a hard time.
I would die.
You learn.
I hate washing my hair already.
Yeah.
So this would be horrible for me.
Yes. Yeah. Because like, especially with like a weft extensions, if you don't dry them properly, like they can have mold in them because
I
you're like
even know
packing in hair.
I didn't even know there was different types of extensions.
Oh yeah. There's all different types.
So my question was, do hair extensions make your hair thinner?
Yeah, they can if you don't take care of them and if they're not properly installed. Like I think that there are master extension specialists and like there are people who aren't doing things properly or like kind of trying to go around like the proper way to do it. And yeah, it can mess up your hair, especially if it's not installed properly and if you're not taking care of them at home.
Yeah.
But if you take care of your hair and if they're installed properly, you'll see like growth. Like that's what I have K-tips in.
Yeah.
And obviously I take care of my hair and my hair has grown so much and I do a gloss like every 6 weeks. But you have to take care of it. You have to be careful.
So your hair can grow on hair extensions if there is proper care.
Yes. And if it's being done properly.
I mean, if you're spending that much money, you must take care of it.
You would be surprised.
Wow.
Yeah, you would be surprised because it's a lot of work. Like you like are like, gosh, I can either go to sleep or I have to blow dry my hair. You know, so it comes down to that. Or if you're swimming, like extensions, like you have to use a mineral-based sunscreen because they can turn pink.
Oh yeah, that's what Alexis was saying.
Yes.
Like what?
Your spray tans, like there's so many factors. So like honestly, I tell people like summertime, just take them out, let your hair do your thing. Like you go to the lake and jump in the water, like it's not good for your hair, you know?
Fuck.
So there's so many things that like are factors into having hair extensions.
Wow.
But they make your hair look fabulous.
Yeah,
I'm not going to lie. I'm addicted.
You've done fabulous work on people. And how long does a session take?
Extensions, like it just depends on how many rows or like how many K-tips you have. Yeah. So like K-tips are individual bonds that you're like bonding to the hair. And you're like placing them differently on everyone's head of hair. Everyone's head is different. So 3-ish hours, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Depending on if you get color or, you know, all those things.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So I've had this experience before where I've sat in someone's chair and they were like, I don't know what to do with her hair.
Okay. And because it's dark.
Because I'm Indian.
Yeah.
So they were like, she was basically telling on herself that she didn't educate herself
on how to do your hair.
How to do my It was a basic blow dry, by the way. Guys. What the fuck? How do you feel about that? Do you think that's what's one thing in the Austin hair industry? Because I've never had this experience before.
For sure.
And also, it was a basic hair dryer.
Itself, like it lacks. Yes, per stylist, like it lacks diversity. There are some companies like Mazzani is like actually made a huge change in the industry when it comes to like ethnic hair and just different textures and types of hair. Like their education is awesome. The thing per stylist, like you have to seek out that information. And like, I think being honest about it too, of like, hey, I've never done this before. Like, I don't have a problem being like, do you have any tips that you use at home that work really well in your hair? And then I can obviously do my own way. I think that hair school, unfortunately, like is one of those things that it's just becoming less and less proactive for hairstylists of just like, they're basically in hair school to pass the state board. And then you go into an apprenticeship that you're learning all the things.
And if that apprenticeship doesn't teach you.
Yeah. And if you're, you know, like I don't have like a lot of ethnic hair that sits in my chair, I would say, but that's constantly something I'm wanting to learn more about and also just practice. Like I have super, super curly hair. So like I understand a lot more than probably what someone who doesn't have curly hair does, but it is like on the stylist to seek out that information and just be willing to learn. Also, to not know, that's okay. Like it's a beautiful thing to learn about.
Just say it instead of being weird about it, right?
Yes. Yeah. Or like making you feel uncomfortable. Like that's not your fault.
I was like, what the fuck? Also, I was like, you don't know how to blow dry hair.
Yeah, like that's weird.
Just say that you don't know how to blow dry hair.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I think as like an industry and as a whole, like we need to do better. Because everyone should feel welcome in everyone's chair, and like every stylist should know how to approach that. And I think that there's so much room to grow in the school setting, whereas, you know, when I went to school, like it used to be we would go for 1,500 hours. Now it's 1,000. And now they're like, some states are like deregulating hair school. So like you won't even have to go to do it at all, which is crazy. So I'm hoping for there to be a change within that. Like, you know, I think trade schools in any way are something that like we need to like regain focus on. Mm-hmm. I remember in high school, like we had like guys that would go to like mechanic school basically. And I'm like, those are important things for people to know. Like if they want to do that, like I think it's cool to have that accessibility. But yeah, that's kind of my answer on that.
What if someone does have different hair, like I have super wavy hair too.
Yeah.
If I come into your chair, this is for if someone doesn't know what to ask for and find out if your stylist knows how to do your hair. What do you think the questions they should ask? Like as a client, what should they ask the stylist before they let them get into their hair?
Yeah,
because you know, you don't want a bad job.
Right, of course. I think for that, it's like comes to really experience. I think for me, when I was starting out versus where I am now, I understand the process of lightening hair. Like everyone has red in their hair. Yeah. Like if for somebody who has dark hair, they'll say, I don't want to have red hair. And I'm like, okay, the process of lifting hair is you have to go through red to get to, that's every single person. I have red in my hair no matter what. So I think it's more about experience than anything. And then for clients, what I always tell them, I say to find 3 inspiration photos and you can find 1 photo of what you don't like. Yeah. I think what becomes confusing is when guests bring in like 10 inspiration photos and every single one of them is different. That's hard for a stylist to like grab. Like, realistically, like the conversation is going to get lost. So I always say bring 2 to 3 inspiration photos about what you like. And then we talk about what your hair is and like what's available. And I also think trust your stylist. You know? I think often like there is a lot of things online and people think that they know more about hair than what they really do. And so genuinely like trust your stylist. Like we understand. It's just about if you're willing or not to like let go of that control. Yeah.
And that's really hard for a lot.
Really
hair
hard.
is important. So
it's important. Yeah.
How do you help people feel confident without like doing all these trends too?
Yeah. I think I just meet them where they're at. Yeah. Like, you know, I think that sometimes it's just time with me and just talking about their day, or it's just like teaching them how to do their own hair at home, or just like making them feel like the most important person in the room is, I think, very important for clients. It's something I try really hard to do. Like when I'm with my client, like I'm with them, and just giving them a safe space to talk. Yeah. Like I always tell people, like, when you're becoming a stylist in this industry, like you need to talk about 30% of the time and you need to let your guests talk about 70% of the time.
I love that.
And sometimes that is even like they're quiet and they're working. Like I start at 7 a.m. So my 7 a.m. clients, like sometimes they're pulling their computer out to like finish out their appointment. But yeah, you just got to make them feel like the most important person in the room.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
All right, let's do a little fun rapid fire. Most underrated hair product.
Heat protectant.
Most overrated hair product.
Olaplex.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel attacked.
Nah, I like 18 over Olaplex.
Okay. But Olaplex, I use shampoo conditioner though.
Okay.
Should I be changing that?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna change
because you need moisture in your hair.
I think that's what it's.
Yeah, that's why you're feeling dry.
Fuck.
So maybe most underrated product is a moisture-based product. Yes. Because everyone is like so high in protein, and like when you over-proteinize your hair gets brittle, and then it breaks off. I didn't even know that was the thing. Yeah, because your hair can only hold so much protein. Like protein is important, but there's like during Olaplex years, and I think it's come a long way. Everyone had brittle ass hair that was just breaking off because there was too much protein in it, and so you need to balance your hair out with moisture.
My hair's not breaking off, but she is a little dry.
We've done a lot.
Yeah. I think you're right. I should change. Damn, now I have to have a hair talk with her myself. One product everyone should own. Okay. We already said that.
Yes.
Did you already say one?
Heat protectant.
Yeah, heat protectant. Yeah. Biggest hair ick.
Oh God, biggest hair. I think not cutting your hair. I'm just like, cut your hair.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a big deal. Yeah.
Curtain bangs, yes or no?
Yes.
I love them.
Yeah, because it can just like accentuate your face.
Yes.
And like you can like really change someone's face shape with a curtain bang.
Middle.
And it can be long and short.
Yeah. Middle part or side part?
Oh my God. I am like for whatever part you want. Like wherever you feel most confident.
Yeah.
I love a middle part because I think it really does create a lot of facial balancing. Mm-hmm. But if you like rock a side part, rock it.
Yeah. Most high maintenance hair color?
A brunette.
Really?
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah, because you have to be getting glosses every like 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah. Hair trend that needs to retire. You said it earlier, but I forgot.
Oh my God. Calico color.
Yeah, that color.
Whatever.
Yeah. One thing clients do that secretly stresses stylists out.
I think just coloring their hair at home. Like,
yeah.
If that's what you have to do, great. But they'll color their hair at home and they'll lie about it.
What's this one makes me laugh. What's like the biggest thing someone asks for after a breakup?
Bangs, or like they cut their
Why
hair
is
to
it
a bob.
always bangs?
I'm always like, bro, what happened? Like, first of all, let's talk about this. And if you want bangs in 4 weeks, I'll give them to you, but I'm not giving them to you right now.
Do you ever let them do the bob after?
If they talk about it twice, I'll let them do it. If I know the client, I'm like, you'll literally kill me if I do this on you. You need to take 2 more weeks to think about it.
Why is it always the bangs?
Always the bangs. And I'm like, no, we live in Texas. It's about to be 120 degrees out.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. All right. And then the last question before we end today. I can't believe it went by so fast. Oh my God. If you could give one piece of hair advice for everyone listening that should remember forever, what would it be?
Oh man. Just be kind to your hair. Like, just take care of it. I think really that is it. Like people just like forget about their hair, but it's like a living thing on your head.
Yeah.
And like the longer it is, the older it is. So like your hair on your head, if you have long hair, that could have been on your head for 5 years. So you just need to take care of it.
Yeah.
Use your products, use your heat protectant, oil your hair every night, brush your hair, like take care of it.
Are we supposed to oil our hair every night?
Yes. I use the Sacred hair scalps. I love those. They don't make your like scalp oily at all. And then I put like 2 drops of the K18 oil in, and then I put this main Ivy serum in my hair every night.
We're gonna need a full hair tutorial.
I got you. The main Ivy one's cool because she like is actually a hairstylist that created this, and she's like, you're putting facial like products on, like moisturizer, everything on your hair, on your face every night. Why aren't we doing that to our hair? Which is because so true.
I do my once a week oil, but with like a thick Indian hair oil. I usually use Indie Wild or Fable and Maine or Ranovat.
Yeah.
Like those,
and that's good for like a pre like wash treatment, you know? But the ones that are like the serums that are actually like
every single night
into your like cuticle.
Oh my God, that's what I'm missing in my hair routine.
And you're healing it from the inside out. Because often like an oil, like a thick oil is just really coating the outside of your hair. And so when you wash it off, it's gone.
I'm literally sitting here because I'm like, I am learning so much right now.
Yeah. And I think a lot of products have changed in the industry, I would say, over the past 2 years. Like, they're really starting to think about, like, the inside of the hair versus the out. And so there's a lot of really great products out there now.
Wow. That was a good conversation.
Yeah, it was good.
I loved it.
Good. Yay.
Well, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me. This was so fun.
This was so fun. And then we
could talk all day.
Yeah, we'll do another episode.
Yes.
Like,
episode
don't worry.
2.
Episode 2. And then that one we'll talk about other things.
Yeah, we'll just kiki.
Well, I love you. Thank you.
I love you too. Okay.